Alright guys, today we have a treat, if you will. A little play on the words here. We have the new 2025 Panini Score Treats. You get 40 packs, 3 cards per pack. These are meant for kids, guys. Please don't scalp these. Last year that was a thing. Everybody wanted to get them because of the rookie quarterbacks. And I'll be honest, I did sell some of my dupes, but I have a complete set of this from last year that I actually opened to get the set of. They're really cool. Last year, the only thing they had was the out of 99. That was the only numbered cards they had. This year, they have more. So you have the base bats, Trick or Treat, and Webs, numbered from $3.99 down to $31. And then you have the rookies, also $3.99 to $31. Non-base cards are included in one in every 125 packs. So if you open 125 packs, you should get one numbered card. I opened way more than 125 last year, and I got no numbered cards. But let's use my old Google machine here. You have out of $3.99 is going to be the bats. Out of 99 is going to be the Trick or Treat, and the new one is out of 31, and it's the Webs. The Trick or Treat parallel looks really cool. Just got a bunch of candies around the edges of the border. The bats is the same as last year. It's just numbered this year. You have a pumpkins, which is the base, and then the Webs. Last year you had 2 different variations, which made it hard to actually complete the set. This year should be a much easier thing to do. So let's go ahead and get this open. It is the day of the opening game, so I figured this would be a cool little quote-unquote treat for us to open and see what we can do. A bunch of packs. Look at all those packs. Just so many packs. What we're going to do, I believe we'll do it this way. We're going to use, and that lasted about as long as I thought it would. We're going to set that here. That way I can set all the cards in there as we go. This is marketed by Panini to be a candy alternative. If you have kids in your area that like cards or sports in general, this would be a cool little thing to give them. Pokemon does this. They also have basketball and Squishmallow this year. Looks like we have all base in this. So we got a Honey Badger, Fred Warner, and a Ariante Ursary, rookie for the Texans. This actually looks more like the Score base this year than last year's did. So that's kind of cool. Like I said, don't expect to see nothing crazy in these. If you hit a numbered card, they're going to be sweet. Got a Bryce Young, Turpin, and a Josh Connerly. We hit him in their last Score opening. These are Score, by the way, so expect them to be thin and kind of cheap. Theo, Chuba, and Princely Umanamiline. Yep, I'm sure I butchered your name. I do apologize, man. These are a lot easier to open than last year, I can tell you that. Last year it was basically scissors all the way. Aeneas Williams on a throwback. Boswell also, and Nick Emanwuri. Alright. There's a lot of packs to go through. I wasn't recording YouTube videos last year when I opened these, so I didn't get to post videos. I actually did it in multiple videos. I'm going to do it as reels and talk myself out of it. So this year we're going to do it this way. Figured give it a YouTube opening. I'm sure there's plenty of other ones on YouTube, but figured it's the best way to celebrate. Edgerrin, Geno Stone, and a JT Tuimoloau. I want to say I sold my 2 Jaden Daniels last year. I had both versions. I had duplicates of both versions, and I want to say I sold them for like $8 for the pair. Same thing with Bo Hooker, Jimmy on a throwback, and a James Pierce Jr. Kind of going through these a little bit quick because there is a lot. Also, sorry if the audio is a little jacked up on this. I am a little under the weather while I'm trying to do this. Got George Pickens, still for the Steelers in that one. Singletary. And Elijah Arroyo. I believe he got cut. I think everybody from the Miami offense last year got cut except for Cam, which is crazy. All right, we got a Parker Washington, Puka, and a Cameron Williams. Let's try to get that to focus a little better there. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Like I said, these are cool to give out, or you can just do what most people do and put your base cards in a Ziploc baggie for the kids. Aiden Hutchinson, Judy, and a Restrepo. Another cut. Some of them are really easy. Some of them do not want to open. Lamar, Cooper, and a Torrey Horton. Colorado State there. Showing up. It is cool to guarantee you a rookie in every pack. That's cool. Especially in something so low end as this. We got a Jason Taylor, Majkowski, and a Travion. All right, we'll take the Travion. Why are you not focusing? There we go. Not sure why it wouldn't focus there. Maybe it's sick like me too. All right. Allgaier, Denzel, and a Kyle McCord. All right. I didn't even realize the Eagles drafted him, to be honest with you. Why is this? Let's see if that helps with the focus. Don't want to do too much. We're halfway through the video now. Kind of stupid to ruin it all over that, huh? Yeah, this year's draft class, we got Doug Williams, Swift, and R.J. Harvey. This year's draft class, compared to last year's draft class, is slightly underwhelming. I think this is actually a really good class. It just doesn't have the quarterbacks. So, in the hobby world, this is underwhelming. Vita Vea, Charbonnet, and a Mikael Williams. Last year, you had numerous quarterbacks to chase in every product possible, and this year you're really not chasing nobody. Tucker Kraft, Surtain, and a Pat Bryant. You're really not chasing a whole lot. You're chasing Cam Ward as the only real quarterback that you're probably chasing, unless you're just a Quinn Ewers fan. I forgot who else is in the quarterbacks, but Cam was really the one everybody wants. Got a Chop, DJ, and a Jalen Walker. Very nice Jalen Walker there. You have a huge number of defensive studs in this draft that I think you're going to find value in down the road, just not immediately. Khalil, McKinney, and a Derek Harmon. We haven't seen a Travis Hunter yet, or a Cam Ward, which is kind of crazy. But last year you had a lot of big names, huge names. Set that off to the side. Maybe that'll help with the focus issues. A lot of huge names in last year's class: Jackson Smith and Jigba, Jaden Reed, and a Malachi Starks. let's see here. We got an Altoon, Gervin Dexter, and an Antoine Wells. Not the Giant we're looking for. We're looking for Jackson Dart for the Giants. And Abdul Carter, that'd be a sweet hit too. Stephon Gilmore, Ken Anderson, there's a throwback, and a Jake Burningstool. Clemson would have loved to have seen him this weekend. Once Williams went down, Clemson looked rough on offense. That could be Travis Kelce, Mr. Swift's replacement in the future. Got a Njoku, Penix on the second year, and a Landon Jackson. Man, it'd be crazy to hit something sweet out of one of these. I don't expect it, but it would be cool. Khalil Shakir, Mapu, and a Donovan Jackson. So far, that Travion is the biggest rookie hit. We haven't seen him Holmes yet either, I don't think. I know we've seen a Lamar. Haven't seen Josh Allen. It's a lot of cards though. If you got little ones that just like to open cards, this is a cool product. We got Dalton, Ivan Pace, and a Kevin Winston. The Pokemon set is supposed to come out. Actually, I think it was supposed to have already released. We just haven't seen it in stores yet. I'm sure it'll get snatched up. They actually did fresh art for this year's. Joe Thomas, Mostert, and a Trey Harris. They did fresh art this year, which is going to make that a super popular set. All right, we got an Elway, Sanistril, and a Tyler Shuck. He'll probably end up playing at some point for the Saints this year. Man, this is crazy. Alex Highsmith, Derwin, one of my Knowles, and an Abdul Carter. There's the second one. The second rookie that we'd be looking for. Second best rookie. Actually, that's probably the best rookie we've pulled so far. We'll put him right there in the middle with Travion. And we're getting down to the last few packs here. Got a Mooney, a AR, and a Mason Graham. That dude's a monster. Dude is a monster. Like I said, I think this draft class is underwhelming to the hobby because the hobby is so spent on quarterbacks and offensive skill players. But there is skill players in this draft that can do some crazy things. I mean, there might not be a Jamar Chase in this draft, in this class, but there's some really good players. We got a Justin Simmons and a Scatterbo. That's my boy. I like Scatterbo. Even though he went to the rival Giants there, I still like Scatterbo. That kid can play. He's not afraid of nothing. Ooh, we got T. Sizzle, Ricky Pearsall, and a Caleb Johnson. Went from black and yellow to another black and yellow. Josie Jewell, Trey Tucker, and a Devin Neal. That sucks for Devin Neal. Went from Kansas, where they were at least winning games, to the Saints, where they're probably not going to win a whole lot of nothing. Troy Franklin on a second year, D-Hop, and a Jahdae Barron. Just a handful of packs left. These parallels, though, they look sick. I'm really hoping that we magically pull one. Honestly, if it's somewhat decently centered and stuff, I'll probably slab it myself and keep it. Tyler Boyd, Joey B, and a Harold Fannin. Carl Loftus, Ramondre Stevenson, and a Tyleik Williams. A lot of Ohio State players. A lot of Big Ten in general coming out of these. At Iowa, Ohio State, Penn State. There's my boy Cooper, DeMondre Lenore, and Nick Scouton. I think he was slept on in this draft. Scouting, I think he can be a really nasty edge rusher. Tell you the sneaky pick down in the NFC South is that freaking Panthers. The Panthers are sneaky. Got a BTJ, Crosby, and a Kyle Manaji. I'm sure I didn't pronounce that right, but I said it anyways. All right, about 5. Looks like 5 left. Gastineau, another throwback. T-Law, and a Matthew Golden on the rookie. Man, that image, look how bad that image is. It's not even clear. Like, that's a clearer image than that. That's crazy. Come on, Panini. I get it, it's a kid's product. That is by far the worst image I've seen. It's like you took a picture of a TV screen. Like an old TV screen, not a new TV screen. Nick Bonito, Tyreek, and a Gunnar Helm. Back-to-back Texas rooks. All right, 3 to go. Oh, we got Jatavion Sanders. Zay. Ooh, there we go. Got Trav. Got Trav on that one. Looking for a Cam Ward now. The penultimate pack. 1 more to go after this one. I think I just got a sneak peek of something decent. Got a Taylor, a Stingley, and a Tyler Warren. Sneaky pick. That could be this year's Brock Bowers. All right. Last pack magic, guys. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do. We haven't seen a Cam Ward, which is crazy. We ain't seen a numbered. No numbers. David Montgomery, Kobe Bryant, and an Emeka Egbuka. Another sneaky pick out of this draft class. All right, guys. So just to throw it out there, that is a stack of rookies. With those 3 back there, so you get 40 rookies out of the class. And I don't remember seeing any dupes. Let's see how many rookies are actually. I think there's 100 different rookies in this. Yeah, there's 100. 100. 100 rookies in this class, in these packs. And you got 300 vets and legends in the regular base there. So it's a big set. If you're a set collector, it's a huge set to try to collect. I probably wouldn't try. Not this year. 400 cards. Last year it was 400 cards, but it was duplicates, so you had to collect the pumpkin and the bats. This year they're all pumpkin, and you could probably complete the set with 2 or 3 packs. Honestly, you get 120 cards, so there's 400 cards. You'd get pretty close. I mean, you're going to hit dupes. That's this. If I was to open another pack, it's going to be a butt ton of dupes. So I probably won't open another one of these this year. This was probably going to be a one-off thing for me. I will probably buy some to give them out in trick-or-treat bags, but that'll be it. And then we got our 3 best rookie hits: Travion, Trav, and Abdul. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun rip. If you have kids, definitely take a gander at it, because it's a cheap rip too. $21, $21.97 I think is what I paid at the Walmart. They have copious amounts of them. They will go on clearance, obviously. But yeah, check us out on the Facebook, the Instagram, and the TikTok at the Bearded Man's Hobbies LLC. And check us out here on the YouTube. Go ahead and hit that little bell, subscribe, and check us out on eBay, Bearded Man's Hobbies LLC. Y'all be